For me, a good acoustic guitar string really lets the instrument speak. I've been playing D'Addario strings pretty much since I first started to play. I don't have to worry about them dying after one show. I just like the way they sound.
Hey, this is John Bohlinger with Premier Guitar. I'm with Michael Trent of Shovels and Rope. Michael, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
So, tell me about this.
This thing?
Yeah, this Black Falcon, right?
This is, I actually was kind of in between guitars. I'm not a very snobby guitar person at all. I always played, you know, crappy guitars and just sort of whatever I can get my hand on, because I don't really consider myself like actually a guitar player. But one time we had one of these, somebody loaned us one of these to do when we were doing the Eddie Vedder Festival, Ohana Fest. And I really liked it. It was cool. It's got this little gold stuff everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it works out great for me. I like a little kind of thin body, semi-hollow body jam.
Right, they're not as huge as some of those, like the White Falcons. They're just this, like, way more streamlined.
Right, right.
And how do you like the Bigsby? Do you get on the 5-speed much?
I will get on the Bigsby. It's kind of funny when I do it because I'm not very good at it, but I do like using it. It's like kind of, you know, you can use it like a tremolo pedal or something like that. Yeah,
absolutely. Okay, well, so would you say this is your #1 electric right now?
This is the one. It's the only one. I don't even know what to do if it goes down. I just stand there, or I'll just play the acoustic guitar.
Yeah, okay. Now, does Cary play it as well?
She does, yeah. We all play kind of, it's a mixture between acoustic and electric, probably more electric songs these days, and with this record that we're touring. But yeah, we'll mix it up with some piano and then the drum and the 2 synths, which we can get into.
Right. Yeah. And how do you all decide who's playing what?
It's like
is it like whoever? I don't know.
It's not like usually I will assemble the song in the studio. It's kind of my world.
Yeah.
But with this particular record that we made, this was the first time that I assembled it with only this stuff, like with only the stuff like our live gear.
Yeah.
And so it was like, you know, you can play either like a bass line or like a string line, you know, or organ pad or something out of either one of these two micro Korgs. And so usually one of us is playing bass and one of us is playing a string line as well as playing guitar and drums.
Yeah, although I've seen you where it's just you doing that funky drum thing with the percussion at the same time, and she's playing acoustic, and it's just a full sound. I mean,
yeah, it's like there's nothing happening that's extraneous. It really feels like, so that's so spacious that everything sounds big.
That's it's kind of the mystery that sometimes just a few instruments sound huge.
Yeah.
And when you get too much, it's just sort of like you lose it.
It sounds smaller. Yeah. The more stuff you have going on, it's like you got to make room for all that. And
right. You get like that, like when you're playing, I guess with that shaker on the snare, it's just like you're getting all this.
Yeah, we've got a tambourine that sort of lives on the kick drum, attached to the kick drum. And we'll kind of use that as a hi-hat sometimes. Yeah. But also every time you stomp the kick, it gives it a little bit of a, you know, you hear some like trash.
Yeah, especially on this stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over here, but I got a big muff over there that this thing goes through, and that's been part of our, you know, sound, if we have one, since early days.
Yeah. All right, let's hear this little big muff.
We're gonna hear the little big muff, okay? It's kind of noisy.
Wow, man. The strings combined with that big muff, that is just huge.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make a lot of noise without, you know, without having any more overhead.
Yeah, and that hollow body just was ready to take flight any second.
Yeah.
Just rumbling with that
I
thing.
do like it. I like it a little unstable. you know?
Yeah, yeah. Well, mission accomplished. Yeah, that was big.